Hi guys, Alberto here. You're watching the Bedroom Rocker YouTube channel, and today we are taking a very good look at the Ghost Fire SPL-01 Pedalboard. This is a very tiny, lightweight and affordable board, and today we're gonna take a look at the specs. Then I'm gonna mount a base pedalboard with it, so placing the pedals, and finally we move on to the review part. So grab a drink, sit tight, and let's go. So I've been looking for a smaller pedal board, and the Ghost Fire SPL-01 was one of the smaller and most affordable boards I could find on Amazon that still looked decent quality. It comes with this really nice padded gig bag, so I decided to reach out to the folks at Ghost Fire, and they agreed to send me a pedal board for the review. So I'm not getting paid for the video, but I do get to keep the board for myself after it, so keep this in mind while watching the review. The first nice thing to mention is that the measurements displayed on Amazon are actually accurate, so I have double checked every one of them. So the board is about 35 by 14 centimeters, which means you can place probably 4 to 5, maybe even 6 pedals there if you stretch it a little bit. And it weighs about 350 grams, so it's also fairly lightweight. One thing I found quite a bit annoying with this pedal board is that the gap in the middle section is about 7 centimeters, which makes it very difficult to use with mini pedals. So you can still do it, but you really have to make sure that you put a Velcro all the way to the bottom of the mini pedal, but still you don't get a lot of contact area for the Velcro to do its job. You could of course flip the pedal around, but I found that a bit suboptimal because it makes it a bit more difficult to stomp on the pedal. One thing I really like is that the feet on the front side are a bit taller than on the rear. This makes the board a bit inclined, which you seldom get with this size of pedal board, and especially with one-line pedal boards. This also means you get a bit more clearance to install a power supply. So in the front you get 4 centimeters of clearance, and on the rear side 3 centimeters. So this is quite a lot for a small pedal board, and you can really put a big power supply there. To me, the strongest point of this pedal board is actually the gig bag. It's made of Oxford 1200D material, which is very durable and weather resistant. The strap hooks are also made out of metal, so they feel very sturdy. You get a nice small pocket on the front for placing accessories, and it's also got a nice strap in the back so that you can insert it into a carry-on roller bag if you're traveling with it. So overall, great quality gig bag. After unboxing and screwing the feet, the next step was to install an LED strip underneath the board. For this I needed to remove one of the 2 pre-installed Velcros underneath the board. And for the LED strip I used the Harley Benton Spaceship Pedalboard LED. This is a very simple self-adhesive LED strip that you just glue underneath the pedal board, and that takes a regular 9-volt center negative power supply like most regular pedals. This comes in either blue or red color. Here I picked the red one to match the theme of Ghost Fire. After that I glued some cable guides underneath the board to help keep my power cables organized. The pedalboard came with some zip ties, but I'm not a big fan of using them, so I just used these cable organizers that I got from Amazon instead. The next step is to place the pedals in the board, starting with the EBS Multi-Comp, which is a really nice compressor. Then I have the Banana Matryoshka, which is a polyphonic tracking synthesizer. Then the Harley Benton Bass Camp, which has an envelope filter and a chorus, so it's a very versatile modulation pedal to have in your bass board. And finally I have the heart of the board, which is the Kaline Wine Cellar, which is a analog preamp and DI out for bass. It's amazing if you don't want to use a bass amp, because you can send an XLR signal straight from this pedal to the mixing desk and it sounds quite ampy. Finally we come to the installation of the power supply, and for this I've chosen to use the Harley Benton Power Plant power bank. This is a very nice power bank with 10,000 milliamp hours of battery. So that's quite enough to power most pedal boards for several hours, especially if you're using only analog pedals. And it's really nice because this means I don't need to be connected to a power socket, and this should give me quite a bit of mobility on the stage. So let me know your thoughts on the Ghost Fire SPL-01 pedalboard. Make sure to drop a comment down below. Overall, I'm really satisfied with the product. I think this is a great, tiny, lightweight and affordable pedalboard. Comes with a really nice gig bag. And I think this for sure is gonna cover all of my bass pedal needs. And also for guitar, I've been doing so many gigs where I play only 5 or 6 songs, and my other pedal board is already kind of overkill for that. So really nice as a sort of small grab-and-go pedal board. I'm also really happy that I managed to do it with the battery power supply because this means I don't need to be close to a power socket, and it makes it even more mobile. The only thing that really annoys me with this board, as I mentioned before, is the wide gap between the two rails. This makes it really difficult to use with mini pedals, but if you're not a big mini pedal user, or if you can get past that, then I think this is overall a very well-rounded and well-designed product. That's all for today. I really hope the review was helpful and fun to watch. If that's the case, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. And if you want to see more guitar, bass and gear related content, also make sure to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell to stay tuned for future videos. Also, if you like what I'm doing here and you want to support the Bedroom Rocker YouTube channel, make sure to use my affiliate links in the description box down below. If you use them, I earn a small commission, and this really helps me to get the channel going and getting additional products for making reviews like this one at no additional cost for you. So keep on rocking and cheers!